All right, it is another beautiful day on the farm. My name is Nathan, and today we're going to do more work that gets us one step closer to this farm being self-sustainable and being able to keep it in the family for years to come. It's another beautiful day. It genuinely is. It is a little chilly though. It's about 46 degrees. The sun is out though. I did another night on third shift last night. Got home this morning about 7 a.m., slept a few hours, and I got a couple hours before my son gets off the bus. So today I'm going to take it kind of chill. I do have the next 10 days off from work, so I have a lot of time and opportunity to chip away at some stuff. I think what I'm going to concentrate though on today is some of the uglies that I have out by the sand pit. That's where I chopped up the big oak tree that fell down in the storm. The reason we call it the sand pit though is because the county, when they dug out all the ditches around here, oh wow, a pileated woodpecker. Dang, those are so cool. Going to town on a tree that's, wow. Sorry, it blows me away how beautiful those birds are. I'm going to see if I can get some footage of it. Hang on real quick. So I'm walking up. I totally went to the other side of the tree. I don't want to scare it. We have a couple that have been on the farm for probably about 10 years now. They sound like a tropical bird. Oh, dang it, I just spooked it. Sorry. Oh, there it is. It's up there. But yeah, they sound like a tropical bird, and it scared the crap out of me the first couple times when I had no idea what they were. But yeah, get up the sand pit. The sand pit, they were dumping all the debris that they dug out of the county ditches, and then there's a bunch of sand back there also, so when my parents built their house or needed any kind of fill, they would go back there and they would get sand out of it. Now it's just a bunch of beautiful oak trees. I believe they're oak back there, and I might start harvesting them. Let's get some heat in the Kubota though. So yeah, take it easy today, and then I do know that let that warm up a little bit. It's cold. I do know also that when I get the Kubota out, I want to get the log splitter out, and I'm going to go out to the wood pile and fill up a trailer full. So that way when my nephew comes and helps me tomorrow to split for a couple hours, I'll have enough built up where he can just stack while I'm splitting, and he'll never be waiting for a load like he was the last time. It was so inefficient the way that we had it going. It drives me nuts that I'm paying him to essentially stand there, but then also we're losing out on time and efficiency. We used the Jones thread today. Oh, and I just looked at the firewood stand that I haven't put together yet that's been sitting out there forever. I got a lot of cool stuff I'm going to do over the next 10 days. I'm pretty pumped about it. But instead of always feeling like rush, like I gotta go, take down that anxiety a little bit and just relax and get done what I can get done. Oh man, that's fresh hot coffee. Let's get this bad boy out of here. Definitely got to get the hat on. Got to get the gloves on. It's cold. It is cold. That sun makes it feel much warmer when it's hitting you. But when that sun's not hitting you, it's cold. And let's get out to the sand pit. Beautiful day. Let's take this way today. Even though I literally said I wish my dad didn't drive through here. and Big got into the pumpkins. That's got to be some deer action there, right? Notice that beehive up there. Alright, so we got some of the uglies here like I was talking about. So I got some of this stuff. Got the base of that tree. Let's keep going. This big old V thing, that's not going to split. This stuff down here, cut that up a little bit. This gnarly, nasty, heavy piece right here. But I got some good stuff here. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do. This, got that guy I gotta chop up also. And you got this behemoth, right? Pretty much. Maybe up to cut some of this. Got probably one or two good more logs out of there. Then I'll cut it in half just to make it a little more manageable. Still got a lot of stuff right here. Ugh. And then I got the big old trees that I gotta cut down. Just feel like it's not so much a waste of time, but it's kind of a waste of time. I'm gonna cut that tree down while I'm out here too. That bad boy up there. Get some of these bad boys pushed out of the way a little bit. Man, they're dense. Feel the weight. And let's get some heat in this bad boy. Let that warm up for a little while. And did not think about that very well. There we go. Boom, there's one. Probably should have brought a bigger container. Or the trailer, really. Yeah, I'll have to cut that in half. Let's get this taken care of. See if I get a little more pack density out of here. It is not windy at all right now. I feel like I should just blow some leaves out of the way and freaking burn this stuff out here. Not this big stuff, but all like the brush and nasties. Burn that stuff out here. Let's see if he can take that one. Okay. It's this one for sure. Go. And then this is a good one. That's kicking my butt. Kicking my butt. You got that? Yeah, you got that. Put this stuff in there. Should just dump this in the back of his truck. Alright, load up his stuff real quick. So I think I have it leaning or pointed where it's gonna go. I'm gonna drop it. So let's, no, go ahead.
I do your desire to have it just kind of go right here.
Pretty much, I feel like that's the most natural, I think it's the most natural way it's leaning, right? Like if I'm gonna notch like here and then just kind of come from the back. I don't think, I don't think it's gonna flip, like these little trees aren't gonna make it kick back. I'm just trying to think of where I'm gonna run. I'm gonna cut it from here and then I think I can go that way. Because even if it starts to go this way, I can just, yeah. Yeah. Let's get this out of the way. Just want to see if there's any cracking.
You know, sometimes I wonder if this is where your wedge and sledgehammer would come in handy.
Oh, I know. I think I'm gonna go a little bit more.
Yeah, it's close, mate.
No, you're not wrong.
Heard it crack.
See it moving.
Maybe a little more, I don't know. But probably should have just let you go.
No, just start. You gotta get my, cause I can't hear very well, so.
That's it. I didn't hear anything. Need a little more gust of wind. Want me to go get your sledgehammer? Ah, you're so close, Nate.
I'm trying just one little more kiss. I can hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's moving.
I can hear it.
Whee!
Of course. It is right there. It seems like it's leaning more. Right?
Yeah, that gap is getting.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Maybe just one little more. One little more kiss. Take my gloves off.
Oh yeah. Unless that is a chainsaw.
Scared a cat.
Oh yeah. Come on. Come on.
It's going. It's going. There it goes. She's gone. Go, go, go. we go. All right. Oh, and all right. Yeah. Oh, let's get this cleaned up a little bit. Let me, I don't know why that never, I do know why. That will never get old for me. Probably being way more cautious than what I needed to be as far as taking a little dip and going, but man, you only get one life. No one ever taught me how to cut a freaking tree down. I'm just kind of guessing there. So if you notice something did or didn't do right, let me know. Look at right here. I feel like it ended pretty well. The tree wasn't dead. Looked up above if there were any widowmakers. Didn't see anything too crazy. And got some good wood here I'm about to get. I think, like I said, I'll start zipping off all these branches up here. I'll have the fire. I got good firewood logs from there all the way back. Not bad. All right, hang on. Let's get this load in the bucket dropped off. And let's see, you got to remember the one that you just did. Go back and take a look at it. It's pretty straight wood. There's a lot of good logs in there. You want to turn your truck around and put all these in the back of it. Yeah, there we go. Might have to get some of this out of there right there. Yeah, I heard you. I parked the tractor on the wrong side. All right, let's zip this one back up. Back here. Come on. I can get the smaller ones out at least. Up pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. And that chainsaw's running good.
Yeah, it is.
No, I mean, standing 6 feet behind you, I'm getting hit with sawdust.
It's the chain that that Australian chain I found. Yeah, no, it does a really good job. That saw, that new sprocket that I got put on the saw, it works really well. It doesn't really kick either, like it. Yeah. This one's not brand new. When they're brand new, it's insane how smooth and effortless it is when it cuts. Go over. Go over. And I should cut that one up a little bit more. Do, do, do. And a couple more smaller ones. Rah. Rah. Okay. Got a little snap back. A little more snap back. There we go. Cut this up a little better. Ouch. The big thing is I want to get rid of this big stuff. Or this branchy stuff. Well, there's daylight and a fire. And I can worry about cutting the good firewood stuff up a little bit later. This is the stuff that takes the time, right? Because you gotta haul it out. There we go. I'm just gonna try the wide angle far away shot because it's not working. The follow me. My head, I'm turning way too much. This does not like it when I bend down to pick up a piece of brush or debris. Bah! Mother needs wood, Daniel. Oh. I'll help it with traction. Pause on that one for now. There we go.
So what are your predictions?
No idea. I just hope I don't get snowed in, that's all. Where I can't come out here, you know?
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear.
We've been very fortunate the last few years.
Yeah.
If we have a winter like we've had, you should be able to do this for months.
Yeah, I think that will help me too, as long as I don't let it get I have to get it, you know, push everything out of the way. And then when it turns to ice, that's when it turns into trouble. But as long as I keep this through the trail, I think I'll be okay.
I'm gonna go dump this. I'll be back.
All right. All right, let's see if I can get this cut up. Let's try this one more time. Making good progress though. Look at, I mean, got a lot of the area cleared out. A lot of the area cleared out. Stop, I don't want you to go back there. I want you to go where I'm telling you to go, camera. And it just feels like the universe does not want me to film this today. That's okay. I'll do my best here. Smells like root beer. Cutting up that sassafras. Good little progress there. Yeah, it just feels like I got camera issues going. It won't follow. Just can't get the flow going. I had it until I know what happened. It's got that. It can be like this, and it can be like that. And now, let's do get some nice. Ooh, look at all the turkey tracks. There. Let's try that. Because I really don't know what else to do angle-wise because it is not wanting to follow me today. But you can see how much this opened up out here. I'll fine-tune with this, with the brush hog, once I make sure I got all the stumps down far enough where I'm not going to pop a tire. But having this cleared up will allow me to either utilize this space for something different. I don't think I'll make this the dump area yet, like it used to be, just because, you know, then you're just eventually going to clean it up later. But I feel pretty good about the amount of wood, good timber I have right here. Still, I'm not sold that this is an elm, like ChatGPT swears up and down it is. You tell me, what is it? What does that bark look like? That should probably be my pinned comment. What kind of wood or what kind of tree do you think I cut down? Yeah, for the most part though, you got, save that for my mom and dad. Should be able to pull this out, right? Yep, there you go. Now, cooking with bacon. So I think I got good logs here. That'll be a good log. Cut this off, give that to them. Let's keep all this nice straight stuff. Good timber up in here. Like I said, I didn't want to cut it down, but with the fact that it got the top snapped, it was a matter of time before it either started growing funky or started to die. He was out here, it's kind of ironic, before he started the fire, or said he was going to start a fire, I contemplated having one right out here, just because it takes such less effort just to drag the little pile a couple feet versus a long ways, right? And that's still live. So I think I'll do is get the rest of this cut up, let this burn down, and worry about the big logs tomorrow. I'm gonna have to cut these blueberry bushes flush down to the ground. Should probably just whip that out right now also. All right, let me get repositioned here. Let that burn down. Got, not much light left. Could probably put this in the bucket. Bring it back to my parents. Saw that coming. Stop. You're gonna get a pinch. Now we're to the point where I got what I think will be good logs I'm going to want to keep. There you go. Utilize as much of that non-nasty stuff as possible. Let's get this finished up. All right. Just where? Let's get the bucket and the old tractor, the old boda over here. Rip. Okay. All right, man. What an amazing little afternoon it turned out to be. And let's see. And put these, man, you think the coffee's still warm? Coffee is still warm. That is awesome. Good old coffee. It's crazy, I'm looking up at a huge wasp nest. Never noticed before. Still loving the boda. Makes this kind of stuff so much easier, hauling this out and then not needing to load it into the truck and unload it from the truck. Just load it in, dump it out. They love burning stuff like this. There's actually there'll be a few logs in here, but like, yeah, man, what kind of wood is that? Yeah, they like burning this kind of stuff, so I don't mind giving them this. I just look back at all the years they had this property and all the timber out here. I go back and think of all the times she went to our neighbor who sells firewood and bought firewood from him for $140 a face cord. Where a couple of those big logs I got her for $150 far exceeded what she ever bought from the neighbor. Man, that tree right behind this one, I'll probably zip down tomorrow. I might just make this my little work area for the weekend. Concentrate right here. I got those two other huge trees in the driveway. Still not sure if they're hard maple or soft maple, if that's really a thing. Comment below for me. Nonetheless, got those I gotta cut up. Man, the tree went down hard right here. Decent amount of debris right here. Scoop this up. Get this dropped off. Then I'm going to cut up these nasty ruts, or knots, so I don't have to bring that to them later. Pile up this fire just a little bit. Keep that condensing. Can't see what I'm talking about, but trust me. And that's all the branches that burnt away. Piling that up on the fire. Come on. That's wet down there pretty good. Let's clean this up. Ooh, look at the fire now. You can hear it. Try to get it where we can see the camera fire too. There we go. Good logs. See what I'm doing here? Try not to get this thing pinched. Need the cant hook. I got it though. I don't think it. I think it's all the way through. I just need to roll it. Yeah. Did you bring the cant hook? Yeah, I know. Hoping maybe you could read my mind for some reason. What kind of, do you think this is elm?
I don't know.
You don't know? I think what I'll do, clean up just a touch more, get this load dropped off at their house, and then get the cant hook. Is the cant hook up front yet?
I'll go get this. And I'm calling it a night. I can't take it.
All right. Be a beautiful night for a big bonfire. This is not really where I've ever had a fire before. Don't really like the idea of leaving this very large. I mean, I never do, but like, especially out here, not being by as close by as what we typically are. Let that burn in. It's so hot that in a matter of minutes, it's good to go. I'll leave the mic here. Pick up some of that beautiful sound while I go get some more branches. I guess if I can get that cut and rolled up a little bit, I can get the tractor through here. Did I make it all the way through? Not quite. Well, dadgummit, where'd I miss it? I mean, that was right there. Maybe pinched on the bottom. Well, daggone it. That's gonna be frustrating. I feel like I'm gonna fight that. I mean, I'm moving the whole effing tree pretty easily. Let's see if I can zip down there without getting pinched. I feel like I gotta be able to get this. Let's try. Right. There. I think that is going to be breakable. Come on. There you go. I can zip that with the chainsaw. Okay, there you go. Now, let's cut this one up so it's a little more manageable. Out of it. Down there, and then use the cant hook to maneuver it around. And that will probably call it a day as far as cutting this up. I'll cut that a little bit shorter, get a nice log out of that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Success. Heck yes. Now I don't have to drive all the way around. Whew, yes. Way better. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Nice firewood log. Probably just push that with a bucket. There you go. Nice. Heck yeah. Dang it. It's a good timber there. Whew. That's kind of a weird one. I'll do my best to edit this. I don't even know right now if I'm going to upload this just because it felt weird, but there's some good stuff in there. Getting that tree down, how fast we could burn it, working with my dad. It's got a little bit of a late start and had some interruptions in between, but that is such as life, right? So let me know how you like it minimally edited. Thank you for those of you that have subscribed so far. We're gaining some good steam. I've built channels before, and this one being on, it's the 13th video, goes live tomorrow, and the watch time and the engagement that we're getting already is pretty cool. And we're going to build an awesome community here, and I thank you for following along with me. I've always had this as a dream where I want to vlog and capture just the day-to-day of what it's like to be on the farm. No glorified stuff. You get it's real. So give a like, give a comment below. What kind of wood is this? Help me identify what kind of wood this is. Give a subscribe if you haven't done so already. And until the next one, we'll see you on the other side. You know what? I gotta change my mind. I did the outro. You get a little bonus action here. Let's get this stuff dropped off. Get this put away. Get the truck picked up. This is still part of what the farm is, right? So let's get going. And we need to come back and repile the fire once or twice. that bad boy put away. Now we're gonna need to rake up or pile up the fire. So grab this bad boy, pitchfork. Burp. I don't know why I'm being so quiet. If I was a deer hunter, this is prime time right now. There's no wind. It's nice. Crisp. Just waiting to see if I'm going to hear a shot. Nothing. Do this one more time. Get some footage out to the barn, back out to the fire. And when it dies, that's when it ends. Connects. Join. Can't leave the chainsaw out there. Well, let's flip that bad boy. Burp. There we go. Yeah, can't leave the chainsaw out there. For whatever reason, it's the weirdest thing. I know it's probably coincidence, but whenever I leave it out there or by the black barn or the neighbor's house, I come back. I could be gone for like 5 minutes. It's flooded and it won't start. John's the red and the steel. It's the weirdest thing. It happened over and over last winter when I was cleaning out the woods heavy in between us and the neighbors. And no, I'm not implying that the neighbor was messing with the chainsaw. There's no way that he had enough time to do that. Nor do I think for a second he would do that, okay? Just make that clear. But it's just odd. Kind of shared some of the odd things that happen from time to time here, and that is one of them. Nothing too crazy, just that is definitely one of them. Fire's burning down, nice. I'll feel a little more comfortable leaving that here once I repile it up one more time. Let's see if it will. I already can't see the fire. Oh. Gotta get a little further away from it. I'm right on top of it. There you go. Get this moved over a little bit. Battery's gonna die in any minute. Man, you are a brave individual if you've made it this far. I am this rambling. Let that rest for a minute. It's crazy how much that opens up now. Have that tree down. The amount of energy being released because of that storm that came through. It's fascinating. Just a beautiful night, though. All right. That's what I'm going to call it. Have a great night. What a beautiful, beautiful night. Relaxing fire. Sometimes I forget to stop and relax and enjoy it for a minute.